the wide receivers. We have first page here is Darnell Mooney, 65% rostered, wide receiver 15. Wan'Dale Robinson, 72%, wide receiver 18. I was amazed that those two are that high in the rankings. That tells you how sneaky they've been. Jalen Tolbert, 17% rostered, wide receiver 29. Alec Pierce, 19% rostered, wide receiver 21. Josh Downs, 54% rostered, wide receiver 57. My least favorite out of these two are the Colts, and just because there's more mouths to feed there. I think this one's tough. Jalen Tolbert's 3 for me. I'm normally decisively Wan'Dale here, but this might be the first time I'm actually buying into Darnell Mooney, which means he's probably going to be a bust from here on out. But how would you rank these?
I like Mooney and Wan'Dale. I actually like Downs with that group as well. With Flacco, Downs is extremely valuable, like targets per out run, all that stuff. He's really, really good. So as long as Flacco's the starting quarterback, which is kind of the whole like fly in the ointment for the Colts pass catchers, the Pierce stuff is weird, man. Like he's just completely just catching these 50-yard bombs for touchdowns each week. Like he's consistently outproducing like a guy like Josh Downs and Michael Pittman. So he only had 3 targets last week. It's really hard to trust it, but I get it. If he's like we talked about on Sunday, he's a veteran best ball guy. I can't trust him. I can't put him in my lineups, but he continues to score, so I'll look foolish. But for me, like Wan'Dale's role is such a scam, but it works. We saw against the Seahawks, still solid targets, will still give you double-digit points. And Mooney's the number wide receiver 2 at Kirk Cousins' offense. So like Mooney and Wan'Dale are the top 2 for me. And then I would say Downs, then Tolbert, then Pierce is how I would have these guys.
All right. Let's check the second page I've got here. Don't like these options nearly as much. Jordan Whittington, 35% owned, wide receiver 62. Rashad Bateman, 13% owned, wide receiver 52. Keon Coleman, 71% owned, wide receiver 61. Demario Douglas, 12% owned, wide receiver 69. De'Ami Brown, 0% owned, wide receiver 84. L. Smith, I wonder, I was thinking, he was one of the people I was thinking about. We had some start-sit calls, and I wonder if you listened to any of my advice, because I was looking back between my Rashi Rice call yesterday and some of my start-sit questions this weekend. I was looking back, and I was on fucking fire this weekend. Chris Olave, who no one believed me, Chris Olave was terrible, and Rashid Shaheed was awesome, and nobody listened to me all weekend long. So I hope you listen to me. I think so.
He's out-targeting. His targets per out run and everything is higher than Olave. Like I put out a tweet. I was like, we need to have a conversation about these two because he's consistently out producing him. So we'll see, man. We'll see. He's awesome.
So for you, for me, I don't really know how to rank these 5. I guess it's Whittington because he seems to be the most productive. Coleman because I think he has the most upside. Douglas. Brown, Bateman. I don't really want anyone on this page. Whittington if I need a desperation start this weekend.
Yeah, if you need points, yeah. Like if you need points, you chase Whittington, you do that. I'll take the shot on Coleman. I'm not doing Bateman, man. Like it's so hard to trust even Zay Flowers in that offense. You're telling me I gotta get another wide receiver? No thanks. De'Ami Brown, if we're going for like these ancillary pieces, I'm gonna take an upside shot on Jalen Polk in the Patriots offense when Drake May, because he's supposedly gonna start soon. Like I would rather roster Drake Jalen Polk over De'Ami Brown, players like that, just because he could be Drake May's number 1 wide receiver. That could be valuable for you down the stretch. But yeah, Pop Douglas is at least giving you kind of like not quite what like Wan'Dale is doing, but he's giving you some production. So he's a desperation flex play as well. In the meantime, like a bit okay. Like you see the production is like double that of De'Ami Brown. I think it's fine. We don't know on CFP.
He's out. He's not playing this week. We're week 6 for sure. It doesn't sound like he's close to. Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm trying to get out on him for redraft leagues to anyone who will buy, because it sounds like he's getting worse instead of getting better. Like the tendonitis looks getting worse. So
yeah, the injury guys are saying like week 10, and then to also question on Neighbors, like he should be back. It's a concussion. Unless it's a severe concussion, he'll be back the following week. So I would expect him to be back unless we hear news on him. I don't know. But for everything we've heard on Neighbors, he should be back. Just got to keep an update and news on that.